Andrea, and today we're going to be decorating my Cricut Joy Xtra. I had somebody comment and ask me to do that, so I thought this would be a fun live and we could just kind of chat about what I use whenever I'm using stickers or whether I'm scrapbooking or if I'm decorating anything, some tips and tricks that I have. So if you're new here, again, I'm Andrea and I am a Cricut affiliate, just for a heads up, and I also am a Creative Memories advisor. Today we're going to be mainly focusing on my Cricut Joy Xtra because I have quickly come to love this machine so much for almost all of my crafting needs recently. I do have a Maker 3. If you guys need to see videos on other machines other than the Joy Xtra, let me know, but I've really been focusing a lot on this particular machine. And it's like the powerhouse for the everyday crafter or the very in-depth crafter. So I just think this is such a great machine. But I will quit talking about that and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to be using today is the printable clear sticker paper from Cricut. This is the first time I use it. It's technically for the Cricut Maker and Cricut Explorer series, but I was able to use it with my Cricut Joy Xtra just by putting it on a different setting. I don't feel that that's an issue for the machine because both machines use your regular blade to cut, so I feel like it's not going to be something that's going to hurt my blade. I do like to follow all of Cricut's suggestions whenever I use products with any of my Cricuts, just because of the warranty and also because I feel like the company just kind of knows what's going to be best for each machine. So they're made for the other machines, but you can use it on your Cricut Joy Xtra just by changing, like I said, what you need to cut it with, and I'm going to share that with you, at least for what my machine needed to be able to cut it. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. I'm going to be using my blue mat today and my brayer. So my brayer is the bread and butter of my Cricut mats. So you always want a nice sticky Cricut mat whenever you're doing any project, whether it's paper, vinyl, sticker paper, whatever it is. You want your mat to be nice and sticky, and you want the brayer to use so that your design stays on it nice and flat, and you also don't want to be touching it with your hands as least as possible. So you don't want to touch it a whole lot. I guess that didn't make sense. Did it make sense? You don't want to touch your products. I'm looking at my daughter here. She's on the other side of the camera for me. So say hi, Jazzy.
Hi.
And she's just kind of walking me through. If you guys have any questions, she will kind of shout out to me. You can let me know. If you have any suggestions or video ideas you want me to share, just reach out and she will let me know. So we want to use our brayer just to get everything stuck down very nicely. So when it cuts, it's going to cut nice and clean. And of course, we are going to get our machine set up. You want to make sure you have enough space behind your machine to have your mat go all the way back without hitting anything. So I'm just using my mobile app. So let me pull this up. And I already have my designs planned out. All I did was go in and find project, like I wanted to do butterflies and I wanted to do like my little catchy phrase that I've been using, which is keep it cute, keep it crafty, and keep it extra. And then I wanted to put these just on the machine to kind of like spice it up and make it really super cute, glam it up a little bit. And then I have some of these cute little pearls. I want to say these are from Stampin' Up, but I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this is kind of the layout that they always went with. So it could be from Stampin' Up, but I love purples and pinks and navy blues. So that's why I chose those. But we're going to go in here and we're going to get this cut. So like I said, I just pre-printed it. Some tips whenever you're printing, especially on like the clear sticker paper or anything really that's on a smooth surface, you want to make sure that you give it time to dry. And even if you're using a brayer, because a brayer can smudge it, so just let it sit. And for time's sake, I pre-printed it As long as I don't make any changes on my design, once I get into Cricut Design Space, it will cut exactly where all this stuff is. I'll just click that I've already pre-printed. So I'm just waiting for it to pull up, and it shows everything the same way. And I'll click next, next, and then it's just gonna ask me to connect to my Joy Xtra. And then see where it says send to printer or I've already printed. Can they see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then I'm just gonna click I've already printed. Now, what I chose to cut mine was the printable sticker paper white. And it says gray liner. I picked that. And now, as you can see, my Joy is flashing. Anytime your Joy light is flashing, or if you have like a Maker or an Explorer Air, anytime something is flashing, that means something on the machine is ready to be done. Usually, if it's a button, that means you need to push that button. If it's the machine, it means go ahead and insert your mat into the machine. So next, it's just going to line up your mat and make sure everything's in the right place. And then it's gonna say you need to choose whether or not you want it to begin. So I'm just gonna click go. And then anytime it's scanning, it's going to read these registration marks that are printed out whenever you print your design. And it's so cool how the light just like knows where to go. And like once it sees the, I guess the black line, it realizes, okay, this is where we're gonna start cutting. So it's gonna go through this whole thing. If yours doesn't cut properly, I do have a video up on how to calibrate your machine, or if you need like a crash course in it, I think I have a short video up of it too. But this is, the calibration is to make sure you get the best and closest accurate cuts as possible. And now it's just gonna begin cutting. So while it's cutting, I wanna just do some little housework here with you guys and remind you that the new code is out for summer as of July 1st. If you are a Cricut paying access member, you get $10 in free product plus free shipping with an access code, and I will have that linked below as soon as it allows me to put the link in, basically because once it uploads after the video, it'll take me a little bit of time to be able to go in and add the code in there for you guys. But I can tell you what it is, but in case you forget, it's Summer 10 and it's all capital letters. So if you want to go write that down, it's capital letters, Summer 10, and you will get $10 in free products and free shipping. So again, you have to be a paying access member. So if it's like your first month where it's free, you can't use that code, but if you are a paying member, you can absolutely use that code. And I highly recommend that you guys do that because that comes out every quarter. And so really you're like getting 4 months of free Cricut access, but you're getting product, you know what I mean? So there's that. And then, I wanted to find out if any of you decorated your machines, because I'm kind of a stickler about not changing things. Sorry guys, I needed a drink. About not changing things. Like when I get something new, I like to keep it looking as new as possible forever. But I did have I think it was my cousin Marianne said, you know, yeah, I want to see you decorate your machine. So I decided that that's what I would do in this video. And I would like to know if you guys decorate your machines, because I'd love to see them. So we do have a Facebook page, or Facebook group you guys can join. It's called Crafter Support. And you can share it over there if you guys want to. Like if you choose to share anything like that, you can join that group. And then I can, I make it, it's a private group, so you have to be like allowed in, but if you just ask to join, I'll let you join, and that's where you can share all of your Cricut things, anything exciting that you found. I like to share things like sales and any of the stuff that maybe isn't openly known immediately to like non-affiliates and things like that. I like to do that for you guys just so you have a heads up. It's not really I'm not trying to sell you stuff. I'm just trying to let you know what the great deals are. But I also use that for my scrapbook, my creative memories page. And that's basically how I just let you guys know that there are events coming up if you're local. I am going to try to start doing different video, like virtual things. It just might take me a little bit of time to figure that out because I'll have to like package things up and ship them out to people. So I'm working on it and I think we're good to go. That's all done. So once it's done cutting, we're just going to click unload. And then what I'm going to do is unplug my machine because we're going to be decorating it and I don't really want the cord in the way. So it's cute here. It just asks you like if you want to like tell them how great it was. You can do that, but I'm going to move this here. Oh, also when you're taking anything off your mat, make sure that you're pulling the mat away from your product and not your product away from your mat because then it'll roll. Let me put that down here and look how that cuts. Perfect. So you get a perfect cut for it. Now, the first thing we have to do is clean off our Cricut Joy Xtra. And for that, we're going to be using just some paper towels and rubbing alcohol. So I have my little Dollar Tree, it's for like nail polish remover to pour in. And you just do like a little pump and it comes out. And then you can just wipe your Joy down. This is just to take off any oils or any dust or anything that you might have on your machine. So that way there, it doesn't interfere with the stick of whatever you're putting on it. Because I'm going to be putting stickers in here as well. So I'm going to just kind of give this a nice wipe down. So do you guys have any questions or anything? If you do, let me know. Even after the video, if there's something that you like thought about and you were like, oh, I was wondering this, you can still ask. Just jump on or ask in the on the Facebook page, anything like that. Okay, so now that it's wiped down and my hands are nice and clean, I'm going to show you guys my tips. The first thing that I have is, well, I have two different sizes. If you're trying to lay something down, like whether it's a scrapbook or if it's a planner, because I love to do planner videos, and that's exactly what these are. They're sticker planning guides. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to put your sticker on here and you're going to, just going to peel this off, and you're going to see where you want to lay this. So I would just stick it like right here, and then I would look to see exactly where I want to lay it, and then press it, and then it goes exactly where I want it. So you can line it up with these sticker guides, and there's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not completely smooth on one side. It has like a really like weird texture that your sticker doesn't stay stuck on it. Like it's easily removed. So I love these. I highly recommend these. They are a little bit pricey and they are from the Happy Planner. I have no affiliate with them. Like they also have the larger guides as well. So they have all different ones inside of here. They have like your weekly spreads, like everything that you need that comes with all of them, depending on what planner you use. Or I mainly use the blank ones because they just make it so easy to line up where I want my stickers. So that's the first one that I like to use. And the second one is super inexpensive and pretty much what I started with before I bought these, and that was parchment paper. So parchment paper is great to use when you're lining stuff up when has a colored background. So like say you're trying to do a scrapbook page and you want to lay a sticker in like an exact spot, using the parchment paper will help you do that. And then you don't have to worry because once you put it down on like your picture, you don't want to have to try to pull it back up, or even putting it down on cardstock can tear the cardstock. So by using the parchment paper, easily do the same thing as the sticker guides. So you just lay your sticker down on it, and then you just kind of look